Hello and welcome to Gridcentric's presentation on its virtual desktop technology. We will start by diving right into the problem that we're solving. We're starting here a number of Windows desktops on a sample platform, in this case XenDesktop XenServer. Each individual desktop is a Windows 7 virtual machine booting from scratch. We can see a familiar Windows 7 startup sequence. Because of the way desktops are delivered, this results in considerable latency while Windows boots and prepares all the libraries and applications, significant CPU processing, and a very aggressive use of the storage I/O. This is also known as the boot storm. Even though we're just booting 4 desktops, until they're all registered and ready to use, 3 minutes and 48 seconds elapse. When we look at each individual desktop, we can see that they consume significant memory, filling up the host. And we can see that at the peak, the boot process clocks at a staggering 5,500 I/O operations per second, just for 4 desktops. Gridcentric's virtual memory streaming solves the 3 problems in VDI of provisioning latency, boot IOPS, and low server density due to the high utilization of desktop memory. The solution consists of booting a desktop a single time and storing in a snapshot of disk and memory the pre-booted desktop. New desktops are cloned from this snapshot. They bypass the entire boot sequence and associated I/O. They start immediately at the login screen. Because of this, in the general case, up to 90% of total IOPS are saved and up to 80% of peak boot IOPS are eliminated. This has a significant impact on the cost of VDI storage. The desktops which are cloned from the snapshot have their memory thin provisioned or streamed. This, coupled with a number of sophisticated algorithms, ensures that desktop memory is reduced by over half, thus resulting in a doubling of the density of desktops on a per-host basis. This happens without any material change on the desktop's interactive performance, according to standardized benchmarks, and this happens without any impact on the CPU usage of the platform. We now demonstrate Gridcentric's capabilities on the same platform. This time we're booting 4 desktops that are virtual memory streaming enabled. Once the desktops come up, they are already at the Alt-Control-Delete login screen. In only 1 minute and 20 seconds, all desktops are ready to be used. While each individual desktop is configured with 4 GB of RAM, their actual memory usage hovers at around 400 MB. This in turn results in only half of the host RAM being utilized, compared to the standard case in which the entire host RAM was occupied. When looking at boot IOPS, only 99 I/O operations per second occur at the peak, compared with 5,500 that happen while in the standard scenario. We now choose a random desktop number 11, and log in. We verify that the desktop is configured with the right hostname and that it thinks it has 4 GB. The desktop is perfectly usable. We log in into a second desktop, in this case desktop number 12, and we also verify that it is perfectly usable, including watching a random YouTube clip. After using desktop number 12 for about a minute or 2, its RAM occupation has grown to 1.5 GB. No problem. Using Gridcentric's memory management capabilities, we shrink back its memory utilization to 600 MB. The desktop, of course, remains perfectly usable. In summary, Gridcentric's technology can lower your virtual desktop TCO by as much as 50% by reducing storage and server usage. We hope you have enjoyed this presentation and that you reach back to us at gridcentric.com. Thank you and goodbye.